Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Coding and let's get to it. So this week I only went to one coding meetup and I've made a decision that now that I've chosen a tech stack, React and Spring Boot, also I have an internship now as a backend engineer using Java and Spring Boot, I've decided to cut down the networking events that I go to. I think that, I don't know if I said this before, but January is going to be the starting point for me to start applying for jobs. So February 1st of next year is going to be 2 years to the date that I started learning how to code. And look, networking is important. Going to these meetups, knowing people is great. But at the end of the day, I need to showcase the main thing that employers want, and it's my skill set. So I have a tech stack now, React and Spring Boot. Now I need to polish it and really get comfortable working with these technologies and start doing some leak code, really prepping, because being likable is cool, but at the end of the day, I need to show a company why they should pay me, why they should hire me. And just being likable is not going to be enough. I need to showcase that I can do things, I can get the work done. So for now, I'm going to be going maybe 2 events a week, maybe one. Probably sometimes I'm not even going to attend meetups. I think it's crunch time. I need to really set myself in the best position in the next 3 months to once January starts, I'm good to go with applying for jobs as a full stack developer. So that's the networking approach that I'm going to be using, and I think it's the right one. I need to polish those skills. I need to showcase what I can do. The projects that I've been building so far, I need to put them, all of them, at a portfolio website so people can access them, see them. And I was going to start with the networking event, but since I'm already talking about my projects, let's talk about the property management software. I haven't forgotten about it. The thing is, I've been so busy when my internship was started last week that I haven't put so much attention to this property management software. But nevertheless, I did focus on this week. I worked on it. I was working on a lot of the controllers to make sure that the flow for the tenants. Right now, as you can see, you can create a building, you can create an apartment, you can create a lease application, and now the tenants are able to create complaints about whatever issue they might be having with their apartments. So I was working on that, and it's very cool. I still need to test it out, but I made the controllers, and the thing about testing is that I already made the services and already made sure they were coded properly. So the controllers is just the endpoints for you to test. But I'm going to be testing this week to make sure everything is working and that everything is good to go before I move for more features. And regarding my internship, again, I cannot show you a code. Is a startup company. We're working on a public speaking platform, and it's more than I can probably tell you. But I'm learning a lot. So one of the things that I'm learning is about Spring Batch, and it's very cool. So one of the roles that I have in my feature is that I need to process videos. So I need to be able to download them. I need to be able to chunk them, meaning cut them into pieces, but I also need to implement AI into it to do certain things. I'm already able to really get the flow going of downloading the video, chunking them, and saving the files temporarily, which is a very cool feature that I've never worked on that before. So I'm learning about tasklets, I'm learning about running jobs, and it's been a great experience so far. I'm really enjoying what I'm learning, and it's awesome. You know, I have a team lead. I think it was on Monday, I was stuck with an issue, and it was that my dependencies were not properly installed after I pull request from the main branch. And essentially I needed to do a Maven clean and a Maven install, which for those that don't work with Spring Boot, essentially is the same thing as npm install. You know, you clone a repo and then you do npm install to make sure all the dependencies are good to go. So essentially that's what I had to do. I've never dealt with that before, but it was cool to learn it. So Maven install and npm install is essentially like the same thing. So I learned about that, and it was cool because I did that debugging session like around 7 in the morning. So that was kind of cool. Let's go about networking. I went to this event when it was on October 16. That was like 3 days ago. And it was a cool event. I got to meet a lot of people in this meetup. And something that was cool to do was I was able to meet a Google software engineer that went to City College, the public university. For those that don't know, I went to City College. So it's kind of cool to see people that went to the same school as you that it might not be seen as top tier like a Stanford or a Harvard, but to showcase that it doesn't matter where you come from. Tech is for everybody. And if you have the skill set, you have the desire, you can really break into tech. Let me show you the person who was him. So I didn't get a chance to speak to him, and I wish I could have spoken to him. He went to CUNY, a public university, and he's an engineer at Google. And it's very inspiring, for a lot of people that go to public schools. Sometimes they think that they don't have what it takes to compete in this market. And someone like him showcases, no, you can do this. So yeah, I was very happy to see his talk, and it was very cool. Next week, the same thing. Keep working on my internship, pushing the features, and we are actually working very fast. I think we're gonna have a very solid MVP by the end of this month because we are working so fast. But nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.